What's it like
Ronaldo.
after the final whistle when you know you won it?
I think there's a video of me, I just dropped to my knees. I'm like, oh my God,
done it.
there's no way we just done this. Because you just know how big, like, in history, this FA Youth Cup is.
Hey guys, welcome back to More Than a Match. Myself, Damani, and RH. Another one, Raz, how are we feeling?
Another one. We've just producing, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
We're nearly on 4,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I think we're on 3,950.
Someone's been counting, hasn't they? Hey.
Gotta count him.
Hey, who have we got today?
We've got Sonny Aljofree.
It's a good guest, isn't it?
Very good guest.
You know, at More Than a Match, we like to look through the comments and the messages, and the audience are like wanting, like, under 21 players, academy players, to discuss their journey, what it's like day to day. And the main man stepped in, hasn't
Yeah, he stepped in. Nah, it's great to have you, bro.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you inviting me on. It's it's humbling as well, because you've had some big guests on, and to come on, it's I'm really excited about it. Yeah.
No, it's brilliant. No, we really appreciate that. More Than a Match is growing, isn't it?
It is.
It's getting out there, isn't it? Seeing our little heads on TikTok and that. The Ginger Wizard on TikTok. Yeah. Another bit of news before we get into Sonny's journey. Got a sponsor, haven't we, on this video?
Yeah.
Go on, just talk
I'd
to the
like to
audience.
shout Unique Boots for sponsoring this video today. We really appreciate it. So we'll leave the link in the description. And any boots, any kind of boots, just look over on his page, and whatever you want, he's got it.
Yeah, exactly. Anything you need, Preds, Tiempos. What's your go-to boot?
I'm a Nike guy, me.
Oh, yeah. I'm more of a Preds guy.
How about you, son?
Yeah, I'm Phantoms, me.
Yeah, I'm Phantoms.
Yeah. So if you want some Phantoms, you know what to do, don't you? Where do you need to go, D?
Unique Boots.
Oh, let's see. We've done it with naturals that way. Hey, anyone who wants to sponsor the podcast, you get shout-outs like that. That's what we do. So let's move on to Sonny's journey. Thank you very much for joining us, Sonny. Where did it all start for you on your footballing journey?
So it started Failsworth. That's where I grew up. I was born in Plymouth when my dad was playing there, but then moved to Failsworth in Manchester, obviously very early, about 2 years old, and then started playing at about 4 or 5 for Failsworth Dynamos. And then, I got picked up at a tournament we was playing at under 6s, I think. That's what my granddad told me. Just one of the scouts, he was like, can Sonny come down for 6 weeks and train at Fairfield with us, which was like a satellite group where they bring loads of lads in and train and see if you're good enough whether to go into the academy and that. So I did that for 6 weeks and then got signed up. Well, not signed up because you sign at 9, don't you? So joined at 7, trained with the actual United lads, and then signed my contract at 9, and that was like one of the best days of my life. And it still is, to be fair. It's like, that's kind of how I've managed to carry on playing football. 13 years at United now, so going strong, and then just kept rising through with a bit of luck and hard work, and now I'm 20 and I'm under 21s at United, and now I'm on loan. So
brilliant. We'll go on to that. We'll go on to that loan move. So again, like, we'll talk about your dad, like being a pro at Plymouth, and we'll talk about his coaching career. What sort of influence has your dad had on your career?
Probably one of the biggest, because he's one of them where I'll look for him for advice and validation with everything, really, because he's gone through it, he's been in my shoes, and it's probably the best thing I'm very lucky to have someone like that on my side and in my corner. And I think every piece of advice he's given me it's come true, and it's helped me a lot. So I really appreciate him, because I probably won't be here without him as well. And obviously my mum, my granddad, my nana, my grandma. So just thank God.
Yeah, we always discuss that, don't we? Like that support network and massive stuff like that.
We always say
like, is family like a massive thing to you?
Probably the biggest thing. That's number one for me, and it always has been, because my family, like my mum on my dad's side, we're all dead close. Like any family event, everyone's there. Anyone's like ill or anything like that, you're all together. I think that's been the biggest thing growing up, that I've kind of
nurtured.
Nurtured. So that's the biggest thing for me, family.
That togetherness is massive.
Family is like, when things are not going right, family's there. When things are going right, family's there. You can always rely on family, and sometimes it's hard because they're so emotionally invested. So it's nice to get someone else's point of view where they're not emotionally invested. So
no, definitely, like,
it work both ways, can't it?
for the viewers as well, obviously we try and educate like young footballers and stuff like that. You having your dad as that sort of role model who's played the game and understands it, like what sort of advice would he give you, like, you know, after performances? Because we've discussed it with previous guests about sometimes like parents put too much pressure on like the young players. Like what sort of approach did he take? Because again, he's been there, he's done it, he's been through the system and played professional football.
Do you know what it is? I think I've never had the pressure of my mum and dad about playing football and making it or anything like that. It's always been, go and enjoy it, son.
Brilliant.
And then after the game, if I feel like I want to talk about it, my dad will give me advice. My mum will say, obviously, you played really well.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I think it's been when I've needed the advice and he's seen that I'm serious about football. That's when he'll give me the little advice. Is like growing up, it was, if you're serious about it, you can't be doing other stuff what other people are doing.
Yeah, sacrifice.
Yeah, everything like that. And it's even, you know, I remember growing up, it was like, you see your mates going out after school and going to the Astro playing footy and that, and then I've got to get back home. So my mum can take me training. Do you know what I mean? Everything to do with just being focused. If you really want it, you've got to put everything into it. Otherwise, don't do it. But I've never had the pressure of like, you have to do this, you have to play football. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's really helped me keep going and keep the love for football, because I think if you have too much pressure on it, you can fall out of love with it easy.
Of course. I think it's important, like what you just said there, because I know like some parents, they're all in and the child might not be all in, so
they're living their lives through,
and they can see other people doing certain things and they want to do it, and then they start getting distracted, and then it's like the parents are like, why? Like, you got this opportunity and you're just gonna throw it away, or you're not as invested as I am, which can sometimes annoy the parents. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I just feel like, you know, sometimes like they live their lives or their dreams through their child. Not everybody. Listen, like with you, Sonny, and my parents and like your mum and grandma and stuff like that. Like, you know, they support you in a certain way that breeds off on you. That gives you that confidence. If it goes the other way and you put too much pressure on, like you said, Sonny, it could go the opposite way where you don't want to get in that car with your mum to go to training. You're like, oh, mum, do I really have to? Like, I don't want to do it. And then that reflects on the pitch then. And it's like, well, why do you do this? It's not always the right thing, is it? So staying on your dad before we go into the United stuff and going through the system, like what's your dad up to now?
Yeah, so he was working at the PFA, so the Professional Football Association. And he moved to Singapore last year to work for the Singapore FA. He was kind of like director of football pretty much in Singapore, and it's
doing alright, isn't he?
Massive opportunity for him. I know, buzzing for him, and obviously my granddad was born there and grew up there, so it was kind of like a no-brainer for us all, pushing him to do it, because it connects him back to his dad. Obviously he's passed away now, but it's kind of that thing where we've gone, go on, that's you and your dad's thing.
Exploring it. That's an opportunity for him, like you said, and it'll probably bring him closer to his dad. Like, we might not see it, but people around him might not see it, but that might be a moment for him. Saying, you know what, I'm doing that connection for my dad. You know what I mean? So no, big up Hasney, man. Big up Hasney.
Do you want it? You had the honour of working with him.
He was always bright, bubbly, always smiling, jokes.
Go on, give us a little demo of what he said before. His little phrase, what he said to you.
He said, "Yes, D money." He always did the hand like this. Yes, D money. I said, "Yes, Has, you're right."
No, I love it.
He's still got the youth in him, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
No, I love it. No, it's fantastic to hear. Obviously, he's out there. He's doing his thing. It's a great role. Director of football. Very, very, very good.
We're all dead proud of him. Like, keep going, man.
I love it. If we're watching, of course he's watching. Reshares on the story and that. Loves the old social media, doesn't it? Love it.
Every day he's got something else. He's a social influencer.
Day in the life.
Hasn't it? Let's roll it to the United stuff then. Again, you was there from 9 all the way through to now, obviously. Talk us about the environment, like, you know, Manchester United as like a club with developing players. Like, what's it been like for you?
I think when you go to somewhere else, you realise how big Man United is. I think even growing up as a young lad, you go into away places or tournaments and you see the support our team would get, being probably 10 years old in my first tournament, and we've got United fans there. and that just like put into perspective like how big the club is, and you know everything you do is going to have a spotlight on it.
Yeah.
That's how big it is from a young age. But everything you learn growing up, it's been massive. Like it's built character, resilience, every characteristic that you'd want your kid to have.
Yeah.
United has done that.
Guys, today's video is sponsored by E-Unique Boots. Massive thank you, massive shout out. D, tell us a little bit what he does.
E-Unique Boots. He provides everything. You can find him on Insta. He's at E-Unique Boots. He's got all the boots you can think of. He's got rare, collector's items, you name it, he's got it. So if you need any boots or anything, just hit E-Unique Boots up.
He's the man. Do it. And he's sponsoring the best podcast in the game.
More than a match.
More than a match.
Thank you again to E-Unique Boots.
So we've spoke about obviously that environment of you developing. What about the coaches? Talk to us. Any shout outs to the coaches? Like what sort of approach did they have with you, and what position did you start off with? And obviously you're a centre half now. Was you always a centre half?
Yeah, no, officially I came in as a striker because just banging loads of goals in the Sunday League and that. I think everyone comes in as a striker though, don't they?
Yeah.
And then obviously I was a bit taller, so I think eventually I just kept coming back.
He's not scoring any more goals now.
Oh God. Right. But love being a defender now.
Yeah.
It's good. Always enjoy it. And then coaches wise, I've had so many.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Being there that long, but obviously Uncle Stu.
Yeah.
You know about Uncle Stu.
Uncle Stu.
Stuart Leicester, what a guy.
What a guy.
There's been loads. That many where it's just like I appreciate all of them so much.
They all played their own bit.
And I think it'd be unfair for me to just
highlight
a couple of them because I appreciate all of them, and they've done so much for me like every year. I think growing up as well, I was never like one of the ones where it was you top of the group all the time, and there was always a fear. I was like,
okay, not good enough.
Yeah, gonna get released maybe, and you know I think I just thank them for like believing in me and seeing that I work hard and you know I want to get better, and you know, I'm still going. So
you know, like you've just said there, like you was never top of the group and like you always fit. Did you feel that? Obviously now, like looking back, you can say that, but did you fear that sort of stuff in the moment as a player?
Felt it.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt it, and probably when I was under 12s to under 14s, it felt like, wow, I'm a bit miles off it.
A bit behind.
Yeah, a bit behind of people. Like, but I was going through a growth spurt as well.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't move my legs properly. I couldn't turn. I couldn't move. I couldn't run. But I think what got me over the line was like the advice I was getting off my dad, my mum. Be a good person. Yeah. Do the extras. Show like go and
willingness.
Help, collect the gear in. Do you know what I mean?
But
you know
all that little stuff it counts because they show like United's always been known for having good people in the building. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
100%.
I think that's also what I've learned. You always help as well. But I think that helped me get through. And then when I got to about 16, I started to be a bit more confident in myself. But always in the back of my mind, I was like, is this going to be my last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that gave me the drive to keep going and keep working hard and stuff like that.
It's scary that scholarship stage, isn't it? Because like you said, you've been there from like 9 and you've created these massive bonds and like friends for life. And you think, am I going to get it? Like, am I going to have to change team? Am I going to have to do all this all over again? And it's a scary period.
It's difficult.
And people don't really understand how scary it is as a player. But even for the parents to have to say to your son, don't worry, if they don't get it, like, you just go again. Like, it's hard, isn't it?
I think in the moment though, it's like it's do or die, innit? Yeah. Like Man United's like everything. You don't realise that there's a life away from Man United, but we always talk about it, don't we? About that sort of journey, and it's a great point you made there, Sonny, because like some players now, like we do this to educate. Some players will probably feel exactly the same as you done, but
like stuck off.
They wouldn't, wouldn't know how to like get through it. By you saying that there about like do them little things that could really impact them, and that could take them to the next level as well. So that's amazing. Don't want to bring this up because D might like kick me under the table, but you done something that D didn't do in the youth team at Manchester United, didn't you? I don't want to start a fight with you, D, you know what I mean? I don't want you to start throwing hands, but you're an FA Youth Cup winner, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. That's on the resume.
Talk
not mine.
Sorry, D. But talk to us about that, because FA Youth Cup winner, the club went like so many years without winning it. You sold out Old Trafford in the final. Like, what was that like for you?
It was mental. I think, obviously, dreaming and going to watch at Old Trafford the first team, it was like, I want to play on there one day in front of all these people. And then to actually be on the pitch in front of them all, it was just a surreal feeling.
What was the day before like then, knowing that you're in the final of a FA Cup, and to United it's massive, that tournament, do you know what I mean?
Historic.
And all your family are going to be there, and you can hear how many people are going to come, you're thinking like, what the hell's going on?
I think that was more of the stress, sorting all the tickets out. Do you know what I mean? But I think in the group, everyone was so like confident and chilled. There weren't really that many nerves.
Yeah.
That's
because we had such a good team.
Yeah.
And a good group. Like, the depth was mad. Everyone was competing for every position.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So I think that's what gave everyone the confidence, where it was like, if he's not on the pitch, we've still got him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think everyone was so confident going into it. But then when you're actually there, 70,000 people,
it's
like,
it's brilliant.
That's amazing, that though. And it shows how much like support, like, and how like academy football is growing, because 70,000 people, FA Youth Cup, it's mad that.
Yeah, but that's just the club in general though, isn't it? Like you said there, when you go to a tournament away, like, it's Manchester United's a global club, innit? And because he didn't win it for such a long time, 70,000 people, that's mad.
Was there an opponent that you thought, right, because you beat him, we're going to win this in the FA Youth Cup? Because we thought, we beat Chelsea, and we thought, these are the reigning champions every year.
Can get complacent.
And we got slapped 3-0 first half next game. But that's what's going on. Everyone's in the chat. Oh
no. I'm trying to think. I don't think it was anyone we beat where we was like, we're going to win this now. I think it was the teams that got knocked out.
Yeah.
You've seen City get knocked out, Chelsea get knocked out, and we're like,
we've got a chance here.
We've got a really strong team, and I think we beat everyone here.
Yeah.
You had a good start in the final though as well, didn't you? Still quite early, didn't you?
Yeah.
To settle the nerve. If there was, obviously there were nerves, but like, you scored at a good time, and then you come into the game then.
Yeah. I came on as a substitute, so the day before I thought, like, this is another like setback which I've had, and you're gonna get in football, where it's like, you think you're going to be playing in a game, and then it's, are you dealing with not being in that team, or not starting in that game? And it really hurt me, because I thought the lad who was in front of me was Tyler Fredrickson. Obviously he's playing for the first team. Well, that's what I'm talking about, the competition. And I thought I'd been doing really well at the time to play in that game, but I got told like I wasn't ready physically wise, or maybe even good enough wise at the time to start the game against, because he was a big striker, very physical striker. So I started the other lad, but I still managed to come on. I played the last 20 minutes, and it was
a great achievement. It's amazing. Again, people grow up to play at Old Trafford in front of that many people. You've achieved like your dream. Like, it's amazing.
But it made it easier, because obviously we had Garner, and he scored 2, didn't he? So
what's he like playing with Garnacho?
Do you know what it was? It was a weird one, because he wasn't really in the game as much as you'd think, but then he'd always have that clutch moment.
I love that.
Always the moment
player.
Mate, joke in the moment.
He ran
so
past
clinical.
In one of the games I seen that.
That was Everton, wasn't it?
Was it Everton? Yeah. I seen that. He just ran all the way down the pitch and he scored.
But like you said, that depth's massive, innit? You had Mainu as well.
Cobby,
Cobby in there. Dan Gore.
McNeil.
He had a good team.
Yeah, he had a very good team.
What's it like after the final whistle when you know you won it?
I think there's a video of me, I just dropped to my knees. I'm like, oh my God,
done it.
There's no way we just done this. Because you just know how big, like, in history this FA Youth Cup is. Because I remember watching your game against Chelsea, and it was like,
that wasn't even the final. It felt like the final.
Because it was on BT, wasn't it? So I was watching it at home, and I'm like, I want to play in this, man, on telly.
Sick.
And then you won
brilliant,
it. That's a mad that.
It's a great achievement, that. 70,000 people, Old Trafford, FA Youth Cup winner. It's amazing. What an achievement.
Yeah. And I think that's just the bond that all of us lads in that squad will have forever with each other. Do you know what I mean?
Share that moment.
Magic,
And again, like, you always highlight as well, like, they're like, because you see him every day, that you come that close to him, and to share that moment's massive, innit? It's in history, that. It's a history moment, innit?
That's the thing about football. It's like having like a massive group of brothers that you've never had. Do you know what I mean? And everyone's just like, you walk in and it feels like you've been with them forever. So when you leave them and everyone goes their separate ways, it's like,
it's mad though.
You know what I mean?
You know what's mad is there's a bond there, but at the same time there's that ruthlessness as well. Because like, you're all fighting for the same thing.
Yeah.
Like you've just said there, you had that setback where you thought you was going to play, you deserved to play, you didn't play, so you've got to deal with that while someone's on cloud 9 because they're
Playing.
starting.
Yeah.
So it's mad how many different emotions are in the dressing room.
Yeah.
But yet you still as one.
Yeah.
It's mad,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Like
it
football's like
But it's like
crazy.
you say, it's a team sport, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like that's the thing. We always
you win and lose together, don't
like
you?
you have to like just get on with it because one day it could be you starting and he might be off the pitch and you can't feel a certain type of way because someone's starting. If anything, it should fuel you and say, do you know what, next time I'm going to make sure I'm starting.
That's another question for you. That disappointment, you had to park that because you was coming on the pitch. So you, like, although like you're absolutely raging that you're not starting, you're buzzing because your team are there. But when you come on the pitch, that switch, you need to switch that off because you got to focus on the game. What was that ever in your mind? Or
I think my head had gone at first. It was like I was just like quite upset because it's such a big occasion
and your family's there.
Your family, everyone that you brought or said, playing in this, get a ticket.
It's like embarrassing a bit, innit?
It is a bit embarrassing, to be honest, but it was just one of them, like, you have to get over it quickly. Football's like it's very quick turnaround with everything, and you don't know what's going to happen because there's no guarantees with anything, is there? It's like 1 minute he could be starting, could get injured straight away in the warm up, and you're in. So you can't let it affect you too much. So I think I just had to switch it off in my head and think, right, I've got a game now. Whether I'm starting or not, I need to be ready.
Definitely. I love that mentality, that switch, because you've got to do it, otherwise.
It's so hard though as well to come on as a sub. I think it's hard
getting up to speed with the game.
It's like you go into these, and it's such a big occasion as well. So you're like, how long is it going to take me to get to this game? And it's everything's so fast when you go on. Like you can't catch the game until like maybe like 10-15 minutes.
That's so
you're blowing
quick.
You that first three, switch it.
Sonny, what's up with you? Just come on. Nah, it's brilliant. Moving on. Obviously, you went through to the 21s and you had your first loan move, Accrington Stanley on loan.
Yeah.
What was that like for you? Like the first proper taste of men's football. What was that like?
Exciting, to be honest. I think I just needed to start my career, really, and that's playing in the professional game, innit? So I think I'd played 2 years under 21s, and I thought I need to play. And then at the time it was deadline day, and I'm like, am I going to get out or not? Because I was hoping I was. And then Accrington came in, and it was the only one, and I was like, no brainer.
Yeah, no brainer. League Two.
Yeah. And I think that was just like a decision where I was like, I need to do this, not just for myself, but like if I want a career.
Development.
I think you need to play, don't you?
Of course.
Definitely.
And, that experience to go into a team is massive. So if you've got games under your belt playing professional football, it's massive for you.
It's also, you learn a different style of play, because so you're used to keep the ball, move it, and when you go into these League 2, League 1s, National League, it's completely different. It's about them 3 points. So whatever you have to do to get them 3 points, you do it.
And them leagues are ruthless as well. Like League 2 and stuff like that. You come against big like strikers who'll elbow you and like pinch you from corners and all sort of, like, no disrespect, no one's doing that in under 21s, are they?
It's brutal. Like, I remember my first game, I think I edited it about 15 times, and I'm like, I haven't done that probably my whole season 21s.
That's brilliant.
So that was the biggest difference, like the physicality, how brutal it is. There's mistakes, you're gonna get punished. Even like obviously at League 2, it's not seen as like
it's a fantastic
same
level.
as Premier League, is it?
It's a fantastic level.
It's a tough level. But I think I went into a really good group of lads and helped me settle in. It made me feel more comfortable when I was on the pitch. So I managed to play 20 games in a row when I managed to get into it. I had to wait a month.
Be patient.
At the time, they were losing quite a bit, not managing to get a win. So I was waiting, I was training, I was talking to the gaffer. I was like, what can I do to get in the team? I kept knocking on his door every week. And then there was this one game, we had an injury, and then he said I'd be starting the next day against Morecambe at home,
Derby,
in front of the Stanley fans, and then
up the Stanley.
So played the game and we won.
Brilliant.
And I thought,
and you had 20 games.
That's kind of what started.
I
did really well. won the first game of the season for Accrington, and then I kind of just played from there.
But it's like you said before, that's how fast football can change. Do you know what I mean? And I know some players could think like, right, I'm going on loan, I'm from United, I should be in straight away.
Correct.
Why am I not playing? Why am I
it's
not?
It's a lesson, isn't it?
Like, you're not guaranteed anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think obviously having that personality where it's like you got to be humble going into anywhere. It doesn't matter who you are, what you've done. You need to always want to get better.
Definitely develop.
Be a student at anything you're doing, because you can always get better. Like I seen it when obviously Ronaldo was at United for a little bit, wasn't he? But I just seen it being around after training, recovery wise. He was still doing everything and more than what everyone else was doing. And he was like 30 something.
No, that's why he's the best player in the world.
But like, even Ronaldo, and you seeing him as big as he is, he's still doing everything little to maximise himself. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's really important.
What in terms of like saunas and like massages and like stretching and stuff like that?
Yeah, from what I've seen. Yeah.
What about like in the first team environment at United? There was anyone that helped you, spoke to you, like give you advice?
Harry Maguire, he's been really good with me. Scotty McTominay, he was really good with me as well. Brilliant. A lot of them really made you feel quite at home. Bruno, it made it feel easier to kind of settle in with them. But then when training starts,
standards in it,
mate, it is fast.
Do you think that?
I think that's the difference, isn't it?
Do you think that's the hardest bit to like come to terms with, like from the 21s to go train with the first team? It's just like boom.
The speed, the levels are way higher in it.
Could you feel like really bad if you're taking too many touches or you're losing the ball too much?
Because that's your personal standard, isn't it?
Yeah. Because you want to be like them.
You're giving the ball
like my
Bruno
first training session, it was like, wow, this is fast.
That's brilliant. But you have to adapt to stay there, aren't you? That's another lesson.
This is why they're the best players in some of the best players in the world. You know what I mean? Because it's they can do all this, and it's normal. Sink
or swim as well. If you can do it, you'll stay there. If you don't, you drop off.
I think it's important that like you, like teams, like players like yourself, are able to tap into some of the first team players and ask them for advice, because it makes you feel more comfortable. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Because I don't know, might be some clubs out there that they don't like the academy players integrating with the first team players, but some first team players love that.
Like, because they want to out the young lads as well.
That's what I mean. Like you're the next generation coming through. So if I could pass advice to you, I would. You know what I mean? Like Guam Mata, like he was the best at like speaking to the young players. Like he'd make you feel welcome, no matter what position you was in. He'd just come over and speak to you, and that little conversation feels I feel like I've got him on my side. Like he's here to help.
Gives you confidence, doesn't it?
It does. And I think it's important that even if you want to ask a question, you should be able to feel confident enough to go and ask Harry Maguire or Eric Bailly or whoever's in your position.
Because that's what they're there for, isn't it?
I mean, like you said, like if you don't ask, you don't learn.
I think like you said there, D, about not going in with the expectations like I'm from Man United, I'm going to play. I think that's massive. And the fact that you kept training and applying yourself the right way, it come full circle where you got your chance and then you stayed in. Yeah,
well, even with that, I stayed in, played quite a lot of games, and then another setback happened. Okay. So there's so many highs and lows and everything that I've learned that last season that's been so big for me. So when we drew Liverpool in the FA Cup third round, and it was like
it's Anfield, wasn't it?
Anfield.
Yeah.
And then obviously I've got the tickets for all my family.
Again.
Got the shirts for them that they asked for, and then I find out I'm not playing.
Oh, that's gutting.
I got injured the game before, so I got injured on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
But it wasn't even like a big injury. I had a dead leg and I literally couldn't walk on my leg at all. So I'd done everything I can to get back fit, recover wise. Got back for that week after so we had New Year's Day, and then on the 4th, so we had Chesterfield away. I think it was Chesterfield away. And they won that game 1-0, and I went in the team.
So you kept the same team?
Yeah.
They have like a superstition, don't they?
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it?
Like obviously, like I understand it, it's fair enough, but I was gutted because I'd played all the games before that, and I'm like,
that one game.
Did you think it's why always me in terms of like big occasions? Like, did that cross your mind as well?
That's genuinely what I thought, because it's happened before. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But
so how did you deal with that then?
What was going through your mind?
I was just like, I don't even know what was going in my mind, because it all just kind of happened on the day. I think I'd text my family, just like my dad and my mum.
And
I'd text my dad, my mum, and I just said, can you just tell people,
everybody,
please.
yeah.
I can't.
Yeah,
I was
go
too
round.
embarrassed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I was still on the bench. I managed to be on the bench, but I didn't come on.
Yeah.
And then obviously it's a big occasion for
the club.
For the club. I just, because I want to play at the highest level I can be and push myself.
You want to be on that pitch, didn't you?
It wasn't enough for me to celebrate anything because
You feel like
I want to play in them.
I like that mindset.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like there was anything to celebrate.
It's like Gabby George said that, didn't she? When she done her ACL and she
and
was
the FA Cup.
Yeah. She said like, as much as I was part of it, I didn't feel like I was part of it because I didn't participate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
It's
mean?
difficult, it's hard, especially as a young player as well, but again, it's a learning moment for you.
But there's so many of these things that have happened like through growing up, through the academy till now.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop, does it?
Yeah.
So I think these are the things that build your resilience.
Make you better, don't they?
But that's one thing like football says to you, like you can never be too high or never too low. You have to just stay in the middle. And you can never have like expectations like I'm going to start this week, I'm going to start that week. It's always a battle and someone's always chasing you.
Yeah.
So
in front of you and behind you, aren't they?
Yeah.
In terms of like you scored in the Football League, you scored a few goals in the Football League. What was that like, your first professional goal?
Yeah, my first professional goal was against Swindon. They were 1-0 up at the time and then scored from a corner. It was just like a left foot flick on. I thought I was like a little striker there.
Oh, was your celebration?
Oh my god, it was awful. I watch it back and I cringe.
Go on, give us it. Give us it now. Go on, show us it.
I think I was about to shush our fans, but I meant to do it to their fans, and then I started doing all that, and then that.
5 celebrations as well.
I didn't know what to do.
So you look for the camera. You look for the camera as well. See where the camera is.
I'm not used to scoring.
He's like, what have I done? I just scored.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Sorry. I think she ran back in. I was like, yeah, come on, boys.
You know what's mad is, I know I'm going off topic here, but because you said I said about looking at the camera. You know, in the academy games, and like this, it sounds mad what I'm going to say, but there's no crowds there, but they spot the cameraman. They all run over to the camera. They're all doing this in front of the camera. It's mad. It's amazing. It's funny. But yeah, what was that like? That feeling of, you know, scoring in the Football League? Because again, like growing up as a young player, you dream about moments like that. So what was that like?
It was just a massive adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
But I think, again, I don't know whether this is just my mindset, but it wasn't as much of a big deal because I'm like, I want this to be normal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Brilliant.
So I've never really been one to like kind of sit on it and think, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Obviously you celebrate things, but if you think about it too much, for myself, I think you can get too caught up in it.
Yeah,
definitely.
But it's always on to the next. Like, what can I do better? What's next? And then I scored 3 goals last season. So
brilliant.
All set pieces.
No. Well, the first one set piece. Second one was I've whipped it in with my left foot.
Lefties, you know, look at it.
No, literally all of them were left foot.
Carrington and that left leg working on it.
So I whipped it in left foot, and it's one of them where it's in an area where someone can get a touch and it'll go in. No one's touched it.
Oh, you claimed it.
Gone,
yeah, you've gone off. Hand up like that. Get off. Yeah. Claim it. Nah, I love that.
And then my third one was against Carlisle, and it was one of them where we need to win or draw to stay up in the league. Yeah. Big moment, big player. Yeah. So we scored. We
Brilliant.
Won. Oh no, we was winning 1-0, and then they scored in the last minute. Callum Whelan. Yeah. Callum Whelan. Yeah. Yeah.
Player.
Yeah. Player. He scored last minute, but it kind of...
Techie, innit?
Yeah, he was at United as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. But yeah, he scored late on. So we drew, but I think at that point
you were safe.
We was good.
That goal's an important goal, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the worst, you know, when you're scoring like you 1-0 up or like 2-1 up, and then the team score.
You feel like
cancels your
goal like that.
Yeah, literally.
So then, obviously, you return to United, and with the news now, obviously, you've just gone on loan to Notts County. Yeah. So I know this is sort of a new thing and pre-season, but what's it been like being integrated into the football club, the lads? Like, are you buzzing? You must be buzzing, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited for the season to start. Like, I've been around the lads, and they're all top players. Like,
amazing. So
good. So, and obviously the staff as well. Really excited to just work with them, and I'm excited for the season. And obviously, when I first got there, I seen the pitch. Yeah. Carpet.
Oh, I love it.
It's just one of them where you like can't wait to play.
Can't wait, but
and it's massive as well. I think they can see like 20,000 people. So, yeah.
Did they get good crowds as well, Notts?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they sold like 12,000 season tickets already.
That's brilliant. So that's another, and this is no disrespect to Accrington as well, but they've got like a small but loyal following.
Yeah.
Whereas Notts County goes to another level for your football education now, because you're playing in front of the home fans, are bigger crowds, and that again, that's no disrespect to Accrington.
Yeah.
But like the following at home week in week out is going to be huge, because they'll travel more away as well.
Yeah. Well, that's what you want, is the exposure to it, don't you? Because if you want to play higher, you're going to be playing in front of big crowds anyway. So I think that exposure and the experience that I'm getting from these loans, it's been massive for me, and obviously I'm really excited for this season, because hopefully it
goal
goes
time.
well.
It's another.
What advice would you give to like kids in your position now, making that jump to go on their first loan? Like, what advice would you have for them?
I think if it's the right time, do it.
Yeah.
There's only positives that you'll get from it, even if you don't play, or you don't play as much as you think. The things that you'll take from it is what you need to do better for the next time.
Yeah.
How you deal with yourself, or how you carry yourself in an environment where it's all men, because you're obviously a young lad going into it. Things like how you interact with a manager, how you speak to him, having confidence to go and knock on his door and ask questions. Yeah. Pretty tough questions to ask when you're a young lad and you feel like you're out of your comfort zone.
Confrontational.
Yeah. But I think it's important, it's like life lessons, isn't it? You've got to have tough conversations and go through stuff, because, the saying, like, nothing good comes easy. Yeah. It's true with anything, isn't it? So I think put yourself out there, have confidence, and have that little bit of arrogance about you as well, because it's always a good thing.
Like you said, like, you can learn so much even if you don't play. Like, you're in an atmosphere where, like, it's men, and there might be relegation battles, you might be flying, you might not be playing, you might be playing. There's so many scenarios what can happen, but if you don't take that leap, you'll never find out.
You've got to have a bit about you as well, because like you said, there's a fine line, isn't it, between confidence and arrogance. If you're confident, I think as a young player, like the first team seniors, they like that, don't they? If you're arrogant, they don't like it, but they don't. In a football environment, you can't be quiet, can you? Because you get eaten alive, don't you? So you've got to have that sort of that personality where you're going to come into the group and build relationships, because no one likes the kid that just sits there and just doesn't talk.
Have you spoke to him? He's a bit quiet. He's a bit quiet.
Is he all right?
Yeah, because then that makes you a bit like paranoid, because like you're thinking, what are they saying about me when you get home? Like, am I doing all right? That's when you don't enjoy it, because you're not putting yourself forward. Like, just go, and it's a new environment. Everything's a fresh start. Just enjoy it.
100%. I mean, I think that's another. Again, we like to educate on it. I think that's another, for players that are watching, you've got to go be out there, haven't you? You've got to put yourself out there and be confident. Again, there's a fine line, confidence and arrogance, but you've got to have a little bit about you.
And the thing with football, I think, which is so good about football, no matter where you go, you'll know someone. Even if it's that one person, even if it's the kit man, anyone, the backroom staff, there'll be someone that you know. So that helps on a, like, if you don't feel comfortable speaking to someone else, got someone you can talk to, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, moving on. This topic now is something that I'm really looking forward to discuss, because someone, again, I know it sounds stupid, someone in your position, you wouldn't think that you would have the not knowledge, but like the mindset to do this. Like, you're back Manchester United, you're a young player, you're going out on loan, but you've done like added education away from the club off your own back. So if you give the audience like a little bit of insight of what you've took upon yourself to do
and why alongside football.
So I'm doing it's a business degree, football and business management. It's with the PFA, and it come about because in college I got pretty good scores on my business, my marketing, like distinctions, and that's a pretty good score. And then I won Scholar of the Year at United, obviously through the PFA awards and stuff like that. Or was it? No, not the PFA awards.
We know why you won that, though, innit? That does that, isn't it?
That's a Singapore. That's a Singapore FA. Oh, he's at the PFA as well. Yeah. Wow, shading you there. So
I'm joking.
It's mental, mate. Sorry about him. Sorry about him, mate. Sorry about the co-host. Sorry about him.
No, because it was like a mix between like your school achievements and football achievements. Yeah. So that year we'd won FA Youth Cup, and then I'd done well in school as well. So basically, I got offered a personal development course for winning the scholarship, Scholar of the Year award, and then I just said, yeah, I'll do it. So it was like a course. It was like once a week. Brought loads of different people on there, talking about different experiences, and loads of different coaches on different areas of just random things, and it was just one of them where you're better in yourself doing these type of things because it's like a personal thing to build your character and your personality. So you're more than a footballer.
Yeah,
I think that's really important because a lot of people see footballers as guys that kick around the ball for a living and they get loads of money.
I would say that. No, I say like, I bet the first thing that people say to you when they see you, yes, Sonny, alright, how's football?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And it's the most annoying thing
I
because
hate it,
when you're there all the time and that's all you do ever, you don't want to speak about it.
Yeah, so you say that a lot, don't you?
Because you're not just a footballer.
Yeah, you're a human being.
Your own life as well.
And this is the thing, like, after doing that personal development course, I got offered to be on this business degree. Obviously, you get a business degree at the end of it, you get your B licence, and I think you get an agency licence as well.
Nice.
So them 3 things, it's another avenue you can go down, whether football doesn't happen or...
It's a short career as well. Football's a short career.
Football, do you know what I mean?
And after football. So, I think it was really important for me and my family as well, because I've always been told, like, you put your education first before football. So, like I was saying, I've never been pushed with football. It was always, you're not going football unless you've done your own work. You're not going football unless I get a good report from parents' evening. Do you know what I mean? So it was always schools first, you got to do well, because I listened to my dad with that as well, because he's been through it, and after he finished his career, he had to kind of start again and do all of his education and then do his coaching badges.
Brilliant.
I think
you're being proactive with what you're trying to do, aren't you?
Yeah, and I think it gives you something else, doesn't it? So when, like you were saying, how's football? It's always, well, now it can be, how's your degree going?
Yeah.
What stuff are you learning? What can you do with that?
Yeah, I think it's important, like you said, because like it makes you, like, you can do so much more. And I think it's important for yourself as well, because you've not just got football when you go home. Like, you go to football, and after football you got something to work on, so it gives you more time to, like, say if you had a bad day or things are not going well, you got something to take your mind off it. Whereas if you don't, all you do is think about what's happened or what I should have done or what I could have done. And it could drive you insane sometimes. So it's good to have that something away from football. Maybe if it's, I don't know, like, some people like to game, some people like to do different things, golf. Like, I just think it's important that you have that to separate football and your personal life.
The reason why I think that's so important to discuss as well and educate is because, like I said, no one would think that someone at, like, one of the biggest clubs in the world or at a Category 1 club in the U21s would do that away from football. I just think it's so important to discuss it, that Sonny's being proactive away from the club. And, like, even with his life, you know what I mean? Like, people wait too long, like you said. Like, your dad had to do it that way because, none of us think like that. But the fact that you are thinking like that is amazing. And again, you're educating people by telling your story on here. People might see this and go, you know what? Well, I might go and get in touch with the PFA. I might go and do this and do that, because it's a great avenue, what you're doing.
I think, like, also, I think we've touched on this subject before, like, the PFA, we don't really know what they can do as players. Like, we just know they're there. The PFA, if you need anything, go to them. But I think we don't know how much we can access about the PFA. We know we get the boot voucher. That's about it. You know what I mean? That boot voucher. We don't even get it us anymore. But I think it needs to be more like, people need to know more about it.
Yeah. Again, we spoke about it with Callum Gribbin, didn't we? Yeah. Like, they do some fantastic things at PFA, but some players that don't access it or have been pushed back for certain things, and they might feel not the same the way the people that have received things off them. It's very difficult, but they can only do so much. For me, I've spoke about what they've done for me, and obviously for Sonny, I got nothing but good things to say about them, but I can also understand from that perspective as well. But it's tough. Like, for me, that added education is massive, because going through your life, like, you're, again, and I keep saying it, you're being proactive away from the club. Football's a short career. You're done by your 34, 35, 36. Like, what are you going to go and be? Because, again, I know you're at Manchester United and your aspiration is to play in the Premier League and you're on loan, but, like, your journey might not take you there. You can aim for the stars. You might play Championship, League 1, League 2. If you play League 1, League 2, that might not financially set you up for life. So then you might have to go into certain things. Do you understand what I mean? We've discussed that about the wage structure and stuff like that before. Have you been a Scholar of the Year?
Nah, I didn't get that either.
Did you not?
Must have been crap, me.
I got Scholar of the Year.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where?
When I was at Accrington, I got it, yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. It was at LFE.
What'd you get from
League Football Education?
Did you get like a little trophy?
A little trophy and that.
Like that.
So what I'll do is I'll move my chair a little bit over here and go like Scholar of the Year side, and then we'll go. I ain't got an FA Youth Cup medal though as well.
Have you played in Europa League?
No, I haven't. No. Wow, please click that up. Please click that up. Wow, that is mental for me. By the way, that is staying in. That is not moving anywhere. That is staying in. You're
just shouting out your accolades.
That is brilliant. That is brilliant. Oh my God, that's well good.
But anyway, no. Like, go on.
Go on. You take it away.
I'm just thinking about what you just said then. Sorry.
It's proper important, I think.
Yeah.
To just have something else. Whether it doesn't have to be education. It can be clothing brand like Demi. You know what I mean?
Brilliant.
Like
anything you're into.
Yeah. Just have something. I think it's really important because, like you said, you don't want to be in your own head all the time about football. Obviously, football is everything and all I've known. But I think it's dead important that you have something else to you.
Definitely.
I think we always got told, like at United, and I think it was Chris McCready, about a table. Can't stand up with one leg.
Yeah.
It has the table legs around it, and that's kind of like what you should see yourself as.
He done a lot, him, to be fair, for like the academy and stuff. Like, we was DJing at one point. I was a DJ at one point.
DJ Mella.
Didn't have a clue what I was doing, but we thought, this is actually alright.
DJ Jimmy and that.
We went back like 4
I can
times.
imagine you two in like a club. DJ Mella, DJ Jimmy G. DJ Jimmy G.
That was good, man. Like, he does a lot for the academy, doesn't he? And like, he gives you like different courses you can pick from. So it's not like you have to do this, you have to do that. He gives you like a choice.
Yeah.
And we thought, DJ, go on, let's give it a go.
So guys, if you need any DJ bookings, Damani Mella is at your service. Oh God, but no, this has been fantastic. Like, is there any? I know you're so young in your career, but is there anyone that you've come up against that you felt like he's going to be a top player, best player like you played against or with? Like, I know it's a mad question because you're always so young in your career.
Yeah, I mean, you forget a lot of the players you played against because you don't recognise them because everyone looks older and grown up. You can't obviously remember everyone's name, but I remember we went to we played at the Cruyff Stadium in Barca, played there 21s. Guess who came on the pitch after like 60 minutes?
Go on.
Lamine Yamal.
Oh, hey up.
No word of a lie, our team came off at that point. I was like buzzing. But then you see him and he's like, wow, he's techie. And he's like, I think he was like 14, 15 at the time as well.
But you could see what it's going to be.
Yeah, you can see he's got that bit.
Yeah, it's mad, that, isn't it?
Yeah, but you can see it sometimes with a lot of players when they get pushed too much.
Oh yeah, bless you.
No, there's so much hype around them. They can go 2 ways, can't they? Like, they can prosper or they can just drift off because there's so much pressure. And I think it's important.
Pressure's massive though, isn't it?
Pressure makes diamonds.
Yeah. Look at this guy here. He's on form today, isn't he? He's on form today. I love it. Dee's got a famous question that he always ends the podcast with. Sometimes it catches people out. Dee.
Yeah, so we like to end the podcast with, what has football taught you? Or teaching you?
Yeah.
Still teaching me. Yeah. Resilience is a massive thing. I think you can go through anything within football, ups, downs, but it's always how you're going to react to something and how you're going to come back. Are you just going to let it knock you down? Or are you going to get back up and work on yourself, work on you as a player? And can you prove people wrong and prove yourself?
I like that. Brilliant.
I think that's one of the biggest things.
No, that's brilliant. I've loved this.
Yeah,
it's been amazing.
I really enjoyed it.
And again, we always try and listen to the audience.
Yeah.
Under 21, academy player, main man steps up. What a story. And it's not done yet.
Shout out my little brother as well.
Oh, yeah, come on, let's go. Let's go.
No, it might, obviously when we talk about family and stuff and everyone you appreciate, you forget sometimes your little brothers and sisters.
Siblings,
they're travelling with your mum and dad, like to come and take you to places and they sat there for hours. So,
shout out. What's your brother's name?
Rocco.
Shout out to Rocco.
Yeah, man.
Rocco, is he a basketballer? Is he? Yeah, Rocco, main man, keep supporting your brother. I'm sure it's a massive help to him.
Yeah.
Dee, just to end the podcast, just to remind everyone, we got a sponsor for this.
We have got a sponsor.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, you go.
We know the name of the sponsor.
Of course I do. Go on, you. E-Unique. E-Unique?
Yeah.
Boots.
No, I just want to say a massive thank you once again to
This guy.
E-Unique Boots. The link will be in the description. So any kind of boots, Nikes, Preds, Mercs, you name it, rare boots, he's got them. So go and look at his channel.
Yeah, get on there. The link will be in the description. And yeah, like, thank you so much for the main man to do that. We very much appreciate it. Another brilliant one, Dick.
Yeah.
What do they need to do though? What do the audience need to do?
Need to like, subscribe,
and comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4,000.
Hey, 4,000. Let's get to 4,000, guys. Come on. The amount of guests that we're producing for you.
Press the button. Press the button.
Press the button.
Get a single on Sonny now. Sonny will tell you.
Like, comment, subscribe.
That's
Press
it.
that button.
Yes.
Put a comment.
What a guy. What a guy. Come on.
Congratulations as well. Dan.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yep.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Manny Mella.
No, it's been a very good podcast.
It's been amazing. And reading the comments, the community are all congratulating you, which is amazing.
I love the support.
They're loving the ones with me and you as well, which
Yeah.
is nice. I know we've got fantastic guests, but we like to mix it up every now and again. So yeah, please like, please comment, please subscribe. More than a match, another fantastic episode. Thank you.